The documentary that I'll be talking about are games. Generally, I think my audience will be targeted at males 14 to 30 because that's mostly the general age that people play games, and that's the target audience mostly. No offense to girls. Also, I think the soundtrack that I'll be using will be a mix of electro and dubstep because I think that gives a positive influence on the games and the representation of games as a whole. And I'll also be using expository throughout, so you won't be actually seeing my face, but you'll be seeing clips of people playing games, and I'll be using an example of games like creativity, such as Minecraft. I also want to talk about the topic of a serious matter about how games have been blamed for causing people acting more violent and such. So I'll be interviewing people such as psychotherapy people. Yeah, psychologists. I'll be interviewing psychologists on what they think about the matter. I'll try and be as objective as possible, but I'll also be subjective at the same time in the documentary as well. And I think that's about it. Also, wait. I'll also be talking about the history of gaming as well, and the development and how it appeals to audiences as games have grown over a span of years. It's been over about over 50 years at least that games have existed. And so that's it. And the reason I want to talk about it is because I just love games, and I thought it would be an interesting topic to talk about. And I wouldn't get bored of it so easily, as most topics are. And that's it.
You haven't said that you're going to use interviews on why do you feel like you wouldn't be interviewing any females, or that you wouldn't include any females when there's actually some females that play games?
I think I will, but I think I'll talk about the representation of how you see yourself in games and compared to real life and stuff. Because there's been a major topic about how women have been sexualized through games and movies and such. So I also want to get their matter on the topic as well.
What facts will you use?
I'll be using just some fun facts such as how games have been around for over 50 years. The first game was ping pong, something like that kind of, really.
And yeah, you said how you're gonna talk about the point of view where most of the people said game affects the kids and so on. But if scientists already proved that it does affect the kids, so how are you gonna prove it?
I talked to psychologists and my own opinion on the matter really. I can't really prove it, but I'll make my audience think for themselves other than believing what people say.
Well, what are your opinions on gaming?
My opinions on gaming are that we shouldn't really blame games for everything, because really we should actually blame the atmosphere all around us and the people that affect us in our lives instead of just blaming games. And also, I believe that people that act violent may have some mental illness too, and I think they should be taken care of.
What locations will you use?
I think I'll be using Comic-Con, for example. I'll be using arcades as well. So, and that's really it. That's what I can think about right now.
Okay.